quick troubleshooting video for you if you have a Rotopax and if you're having leaking issues with our nozzle. It seems to be, out of all the questions we have, this covers about 98%, was what I'm hoping to cover, is about 98% of what those questions are. And that is that it leaks with the nozzle installed and it didn't leak before. If you had or have the strainer inside and you've removed it, and you put your nozzle in without putting the shipping spacer or the modified FMD device back in there, it's required to keep this centered. This is a nice precision fit on this guy, whereas inside this can, it's got a lot of slop in there. And with that much slop and the big opening, you can just simply see the diameter difference between our seal and the opening of the face there. And so it will allow it to set off to one side, and it's pretty much impossible to center that out just by trying to put it in and then put your cap on and hope it works. It won't. So that's why we have the shipping spacer. We cover this in the product description on the page where you buy this, but it's a lot of words and everybody doesn't take the time to read it. And so this is just a reminder or a refresher from that. But this shipping spacer goes inside, that creates a center space that puts this in line to where it should be and should stop your leaking. We have one customer that reached out and sent in this picture, and you can see here on the face, I hope you can see in the camera, but he's filed this face down, but this tapers off at an angle. And so it may seal that way with the plastic because he modified it to make it work with, my understanding is he modified it to make it work with the original nozzle, but they're plastic. They'll conform to a little bit of imperfection there. If you've got imperfections in this face, it doesn't matter how centered it is, this is a metal flange. It's not going to bend and twist to get into position to create that seal. And so it's imperative that you have a nice flat face here, that you have the shipping spacer installed if it's this generation of can where it had that strainer inside it. And if that's the case, you should get a good seal. Anybody that's had issues with this whole setup has been what solved that problem. Yeah, hopefully that answers your questions. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments. We'll try and help you out.